Ringing in the new year while staying safe and warm, we take you to the Durham Museum for a head start on holiday festivities.
All it needed was a little spark. It needed a little change in culture.
He and Scott Frost helped turn around the program at UCF. Can they do the same for Nebraska?
And we've got a lot more than just frost coming to this part of Nebraska. We're talking the coldest New Year's in nearly 150 years coming up.
From your home for news, this is WOWT 6 News, live at 5.
It is cold out there, as Brad just mentioned, no doubt. We're only going to go down from here. If you have nowhere to be this holiday weekend, Brad, probably the best advice would be just to stay in.
Yeah, definitely coming up as well.
We know you're keeping a close eye on it. Thanks, Brad. Well, New Year's Eve is not until tomorrow, but folks at the Durham Museum are getting an early and warm start to all of the festivities. Anastasia Champ has more on why.
6 News.
Fun event for families there. The Durham Museum says they made sure to keep people away from this brutal cold weather. Welcome gesture to all the visitors that made it out today. Well, new details in an early morning shooting that sent police to the Horseshoe Casino in Council Bluffs. This is a 6 News Crime Stoppers alert tonight. I want to show you some of the video. It happened just before 5. When officers got there, they found a man with a gunshot wound to his thigh. It was later reported that this started out as a carjacking. The victim was shot in the leg as he tried to get away. Suspect then made off with the victim's Ford F-150 pickup. No arrest has been made yet, but investigation continues. If you have any information, call Council Bluffs Crime Stoppers at 712-328-STOP. Omaha police are putting out strict warnings for residents regarding celebratory gunfire this holiday weekend. It's a problem in many cities, and sadly, it can have tragic results when innocent people are hit by stray bullets. OPD is reminding people that discharging a firearm within the city limits for whatever reason is illegal, and any violators will be arrested. Another reminder about the city's fireworks ordinance. They are legal this weekend, but only during certain hours. You may light them off until 11 p.m. tonight and from 8 a.m. tomorrow until 1 a.m. on New Year's morning. You must be at least 16 to have, use, or set off those fireworks. Those ages 12 to 15 must be under the supervision of an adult. Anyone found in violation of this ordinance can and will be cited. Well, brutally cold weather has iced plans for a number of events in the Northeast, but the show will go on in New York, where people will start gathering in Times Square up to 9 hours before that famous ball drop. Authorities are warning revelers to dress in layers, cover exposed skin, and lay off the booze, as well as bring plenty of hand warmers. They say it could be one of the coldest New Year's Eve ball drops on record. The coldest New Year's Eve in Times Square came in 1917 when it was 1 degree at midnight. This year, the forecast calls for 11 degrees with a wind chill around 0. Extra New York Fire Department personnel will be on hand to provide medical support.
If you have a prior medical condition or you have young kids, this is not the year to be out here. But if you're going to come out, if you're a healthy adult, you're going to come out here dressed for it. No skinny jeans, no mini skirts.
Good advice there. No matter where you're celebrating, pay attention to the first signs of hypothermia. Those include intense shivering, dizziness, and trouble speaking. One area church did not let the extreme cold here in the metro stop them from helping those who were hungry today. I want to get right to the video of a handful of volunteers with Liberty Church. They handed out warm meals near 14th and Farnham as a part of what they call Love Omaha. The volunteers hand out meals every Saturday and didn't think twice about working in today's temperatures.
The Omaha that I know is a very giving community. The Omaha that I know, gives back. The Omaha that I know doesn't have, any barriers to it. They just want to go be a blessing to people.
All the food is donated to the church through different organizations, but if you'd like to help, we have all the details on our 6 News app. And cold has really been the theme today, and Jeff Packer's here to talk about some frost news.
Frost news. Very good segue, Collin. I like it a lot.
All right, thanks, Jeff. A lot of people probably excited to hear what they have to say. Well, coming up, probably the only thing that could make this bitter cold we're dealing with any worse is this much snow you see there. We'll show you what Sioux Falls is up against this weekend. Plus,
maybe that should be part of what I do. Maybe I should winterize my car with mud flaps.
That's not all. What you need to know if you're taking any road trips in these sub-zero temperatures. You're watching 6 News live.
This is your home for news with Jessica Gill, Josh Freiter. Weather with meteorologist Brad Sugden. And sports with Jeff Packer. This is WOWT 6 News, live at 5.
With this cold snap comes the threat of getting stranded. Tonight, Rachel Urbanski has more on which vehicles are especially at risk.
Wherever you're at, how bad it is.
Yeah, I got to keep track of just brutal out there.
Exactly.
All right, thanks so much, Brad. Well, it may be cold here, but at least we're not dealing with this. A winter storm dropped up to 4 inches of snow on parts of South Dakota. The snow packed roads, creating dangerous and hazardous driving conditions in Sioux Falls, where a snow alert was issued. The snow comes as dangerous wind chills move into the region this weekend. The Sioux Falls area could see lows drop as far as 30 below. Well, still ahead, it's bowl night in Miami. Authorities on high alert. More on the security sweep that took place all day today, coming up shortly. Here's something that's making us smile tonight. Take a look. A baby polar bear, that's right. The Berlin Zoo welcomed a newborn guest this month. The little cub does not have a name just yet. In fact, he just opened his eyes for the very first time this week. The mother and the cub are spending some quality time together, not yet on display for visitors. You could watch that video all day. That's too cute there. All right, we had Jeff Packer in a little earlier to talk to Huskers. This time we're talking about Creighton.
How do I follow a cute polar bear?
You got to try, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Creighton basketball is known for its speed. The Jays' pace is pretty exciting stuff for 2 guys from the Metro to do that, and for one being from such a level like the NAIA, just wow.
Super cool to see that recognition there.
For sure.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Still ahead here on 6 News, live at 5. Authorities in Miami are bringing in the big dogs ahead of tonight's bowl game. More on what else is taking place to ensure Hard Rock Stadium stays
Closed
safe.
captioning provided by
Millard Roofing. We'll take it from here.
Have you checked your tickets yet? The Mega Million numbers are out. You may be a winner. The numbers from last night's drawing are 4, 10, 18, 28, 62, and 7.
Yes.
The Mega Ball so far. Did Jeff
Bye,
win?
Jeff.
No one's gotten all 5 numbers in the Mega Ball. Friday night's jackpot is estimated up to $306 million. Quite the sum of money there, making it the 13th largest prize in Mega Millions history. Definitely.
Hey, you can play that inside. You just go buy a ticket, you sit at home, you scratch it off, you don't have to freeze your butt off. You will have several more $1 million then. We're looking at 23 below by New Year's morning. Wind chills could be between 40 and 50.
Gross.
Below 0.
Jeez. All right, we'll see you back tonight live at 10.
WOWT 6 News is everywhere. Watch every newscast streamed live on our website and mobile app.